which is, somewhat unusual since Rochelle has been known to show up at a weekend bar mitzvah on a long weekend. She sets her watch 5 minutes ahead just so she can be on time. Really what she needs to do is set it about a week ahead. But there's a big difference in the way men and women prepare for these simchas. Women start preparing months in advance, to get dresses and fabric and buttons. Have you ever seen a man look at a piece of clothing and say, "Ooh, I need to change the buttons on that piece of clothing"? Never happened. And I think the point here is that Avi ordered his suit about 6 days before the wedding from the mysterious suit lady, which I don't know how I got involved with this. So all of a sudden, I'm in my living room trying on 3 different suits, all different sizes, and they're all exactly the same size. They all fit the same.
Like the mono suits.
Like the way the suit came from.
Like the mono suits.
The what?
Mono.
Models.
Man.
Oh, man. Okay. And I believe that you ended up with a flat front suit, whatever that is.
Whatever Rochelle said.
And just to make another point, as we were going to the wedding, it took me 4 minutes to get ready. It took Rochelle an hour and 40 minutes. And I think part of the reason was that she has to have every strand of her hair facing a different constellation of the zodiac. And my two hairs just basically it's becoming harder and harder to come up with new material for yet another custom that is delaying his entry into the workforce. So I'll make an attempt. Okay? The Bureau of Labor Statistics divides unemployment now into different categories. One is people who are the first-time jobless claims. Then there are people who have been out of work for a while. Then there are people who have totally given up looking for jobs. Then there's people who are sitting in yeshiva. And there's a new category now, people who are sitting and learning until the parents' money runs out. So hopefully you'll be in one of those categories. We were very much impressed with your dancing, by the way. We thought, Saul looks at it differently. He thinks, maybe some admixture of genes in your family, but I thought possibly you had Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is hyperextensible joints. Doesn't that hurt when you roll over on your head on the marble floor? No? So I think, my concept is that you combine these two things. This dancing is a great talent. I could, even when I was 42 years old, I couldn't do this. He obviously never went to the Hillcrest School of Modern Dance, which is staffed by people like Saul Gallant and Murray Zilberman. But I was thinking, when you go to Israel, if you put on a multicolored hat and wear the purple sneakers you were wearing last night, and you go down to Ben Yehuda and Yaakov, if they ever finish construction there, you can do very well there. Anyway, one of the things that the wedding brings to mind is that with Adina leaving the house, I lose a carpool partner, which is the carpool on the way to Forest Hills when Adina was working in Avi's office. Because I guess there was no room on that thing that he brought us. It reminds me of the blues from the Olympics. All you need is that shiny silver suit, and you're on your way. But as Adina leaves, the mantle of the cooking burden shifts to Daniela. So I would hang on to Daniela for a while. When Daniela gets married, it's back to Cocoa Puffs. Okay, and speaking of Cocoa Puffs, you're going to have to make a decision. When next Pesach, when it comes around next Pesach, is it going to be chunks of boiled matzah, or is it going to be the Cocoa Puffs? Okay, just like, Mr. Spock had his Ashkenazic side and then his Sephardic side. You have to make that decision. But it was a beautiful wedding, and I just want to conclude with a short Devar Torah. Those of you that subscribe to the Journal of Apikoursis may be familiar with the late Bronze Age Hittite vassal treaties, where I read an article that somebody was translating the word ahava, which we translate in English, we translate love, but in